Hi, my baby. So I have a pretty good message for us today. There's a lot that we need to talk about. We're gonna start off with two affirmations. I am free to think as I choose, and I am realizing just how powerful I am. At this time, I feel like there's someone that is watching themselves very closely. Like you are in an introspection period, but not only are you doing this, I feel like the divine is doing this as well. I feel like your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, your crossed over loved ones, God, Goddess, they're all keeping a very close eye on you at this time. I feel like you have finally built up the courage to change, and now you are walking straight into your wish fulfillment. I feel like a lot of you guys are walking into a new, you're feeling a new sense of freedom, even if you haven't necessarily, even if you aren't necessarily in that space right now. I feel like you feel this, right? You feel it like in your stomach, like your vibrate, it's like you feel your energy and your vibration shifting. It's like a quantum leap. You're shifting to a new timeline. And then I just paused on 111. So like you're not necessarily in that timeline yet, but your energy is, and it's like you're energetically there, and now your world, the world around you is about to be changing, okay? There's going to be a lot more opportunities that is presented to you, okay, you guys? And spirit is preparing you for these opportunities because these are going to be opportunities of a lifetime. It's like you're coming back into union with yourself. I feel like you guys have transcended. You have you've realized that you exist. You will always exist beyond this normal physical realm, okay? And I feel like basically what I'm trying to say is like your higher self is coming into, it's almost like you are walking in your higher self now, okay? You are in unity, okay? It's like you have united with your, with who you are meant to be finally. I do feel like right now you are at a distance, or God has you at a distance right now. I feel like for some of you guys, you're being called to retreat from certain situations, from certain people, from certain environments. And I also feel like for some of you guys, God kind of got you on a timeout. Like early on my live on my TikTok, if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I definitely recommend that y'all follow me on TikTok because I go live on there sometimes. I feel like earlier I was saying like how some of our finances are on a timeout, especially if you're like an entrepreneur or you have your own business and things like that. This timeout is not punishment. This timeout is because God knows what he's about to do for you, and he's about to do something really, really big for you. So it's like during this timeout, during this retreat season, during this season of you keeping your distance, or you being in hermit mode, or God isolated you, it's because what he's about to do for you, he's about to put you into a whole new timeline, right? And before you start to get that, because you're about to touch a different amount of money, but he wants you to be comfortable. Like where you are right now, you're not necessarily comfortable. God is putting you somewhere where you're going to be a lot more comfortable, where you're going to be able to make your money happily, okay? Because you're going to be booked and busy. My I am just popped up. It says, I am thankful for the people who bring sunshine to my day. Ashe, God is going to be bringing you in more people who make you happy, okay? More people who are going to pour into you, okay? I'm also seeing that somebody's ego is either being, somebody's going through an ego death, or somebody's ego is being replenished, okay? Because ego is not always bad. When we think of ego, we think of somebody that is like put themselves on a higher level of other people, feel like they're better than them, better than other people. But for some of you guys, I feel like you had a low self-esteem, and the ego is just a sense of self-esteem or self-empowerment. Some of you guys ego, you didn't have one at all, you know what I mean? And you weren't confident who you were. So take it as it resonates. For some of you guys, you had to have an ego death. For others of you guys, your ego is being restored, and not in a egotistical way, if you get what I'm saying. And that's why the affirmations that we started with is I am free to think as I choose, and I realize just how powerful I am.